want to ask you a lot about last night. I'm sort of looking at the big picture, though, first, because we have Donald Trump putting out a statement saying he won the debate. I didn't see him on the stage. I guess he was doing an interview elsewhere. And then we have his co-defendants' mugshots, where they're smiling, where Rudy Giuliani, it seems to be making fun of the situation. Donald Trump wants to make his surrender in Fulton County kind of a primetime event. I mean, they appear to think this is funny. Can you list the ways in which this is all so very not funny?
Well, they can make as much fun of all this stuff as they want now, but having spent 7 years as the U.S. attorney in New Jersey, Mika, it's all fun and games until the jury's in the box. And then it becomes a different, much different thing. And, you know, look, Donald Trump, what would you expect? You've known him for a long time. Of course, he's going to put out a statement that says he won the debate last night. But in the end of it, he wasn't there because he's a coward, because he can't come and defend either his failed record as president or his personal conduct, which has so disgraced what's gone on in our country over the last number of years. And so, you know, I wouldn't expect anything different from him. I don't. I have the Truth Social app on my phone, and I'm a better man for it.
Okay. And how do you think that you did in the debate last night? And what did you think of the field without Trump in it?
Well, look, I felt good about how we did last night. You know, I wanted to make sure that everybody, both in that arena and much more importantly, all of the people watching at home understand that I'm going to stand up and tell the truth about where our country needs to go and about how Donald Trump has failed us and would fail our party.
Mika and Chris, they were on MSNBC. You saw the segment, and they're talking about the debate. They're talking about the fact that Trump didn't show up to debate. What Chris is not telling you, and Mika is telling you, that Trump is leading in the poll. So why would the person leading in the poll be in a debate with the ones that are not leading in the poll? Chris numbers are very low. They're not high. And so he's got to pick on the front runner, which is President Donald Trump, so that Christie can also get some limelight. The problem is Trump told Christie no, and the American people are going to tell Christie no. So Christie needs to do something desperate. And so he went on Mika on MSNBC and trashed Trump. Christie forgot to tell people that he used to be President Donald Trump's friend. Woo, with friends like Christie, who needs an enemy? That was MSNBC. They're giving you their legal analyst of what's going on in the debate. MSNBC was wrong. They were wrong. They've been wrong a lot of times. Now we need to hear from Fox. So you're going to hear about Sean Hannity. He's going to tell us now about the debate and what's going on with Trump and why would Biden be indicting Trump during an election cycle? Sean Hannity is about to tell us that. So we'll be back with more.
Now, former President Trump's legal spokeswoman, Alina Hobbs. It was good to see Alina. Fox News legal analyst Greg Jarrett. He didn't look happy in that mugshot, I'll say that. And who would be happy? This is now the fourth time that this has happened. This is unprecedented. We've never had a former president ever indicted. We never had a chief political rival of the opposition party ever, treated like this before. You look at the case. Let's analyze it from a legal standpoint.
Sure. It's garbage. How about a very plain, simple English standpoint? When you have the president whose sole responsibility is to take care of America, the Constitution, election interference, and make sure that we are the America that I used to know, not the America you and I know now. And he is then prosecuted because he is leading so significantly, frankly, in the polls that he doesn't even need to go on a debate. This is the crisis that we're in as American people. There is no case. Unfortunately, we have library books, Sean, We have bookkeeping because they didn't like the category on the QuickBooks tab that he put on a legal expense. And then we have this, which is him doing his job as the president of the United States, frankly, something we haven't seen for several years since Biden's been in the administration.
Yeah.
And they're going to try and put him in prison because they can't beat him.
Let's talk about, and by the way, how do you get 4 trials in during a primary season into a general election season? It would be an impossibility from my standpoint.
Right.
Now, in the case of this RICO case, the obligation to prove intent is critical on all of these charges. In other words, that the defendant acted with the intention of committing a crime or a fraud. I would bet every penny I had that if you gave Donald Trump a lie detector test and you asked him whether he believed everything that he was saying, the answer would be 1,000% yes. And yet we have these, historically, we've had other slates of electors brought forward. How did this happen, and how do you prove intent, Greg Jarrett?
Well, I don't think you can in this particular case. Proving a criminal state of mind means that the district attorney has to prove that Donald Trump was aware that what he was doing was unlawful. Everything we know about his conduct leading up to the certification of electors is that he thought he was availing himself properly of the legal process. And Exhibit A, and this is the most exculpatory for the president, is his conversation with the Secretary of State in Georgia, in which he is complaining about ballot irregularities, faulty machines.
You just heard from Sean Hannity on Fox, and I just want to comment on this. It's very unprecedented for someone to be running for office and also being charged with a crime. It's kind of distracting for the voters. And, you've got to really question the timing of it. Why is President Trump being charged with a crime during an election cycle? So, you just have to wonder. You just have to say, could this be a political move? And then you hope it's not a political move, because we live in a wonderful country in the United States. And, we do love it. And we just want everything to be fair. We want to have everything fair. And that's why I like showing you both sides. You've seen the MSNBC side with Chris, who said he is friends with Trump, but with friends like that, who needs an enemy? And now you hear the seriousness, what Sean Hannity is saying on Fox. And this is serious. And we are hoping the best for both parties. And I just want to tell people, just, enjoy every moment of the political climate, because there's more to life than the political climate, and even though we're experiencing something so different today, maybe this is what life will be like. Either way, just take it in and relax. And I hope the best for both parties. And I hope President Trump is found, not guilty, so that he could move on and start running for office, because that's what people really want to see. They want to see Trump versus Biden, or Ramaswamy Vivek versus Biden. But we're not looking for Christie versus Biden. Nobody wants that. But people are looking forward to giving either Trump a second term or giving Biden a second term. Those are what we're looking forward to, Chris. We're not looking forward to, other stuff. But then we also know that Vivek Ramaswamy, he's doing very well. And is he a front runner, or will he be Trump's VP? So this is an interesting cycle. Folks, go ahead and hit that free like and that free subscribe button. We will be bringing you the political news from the United States. I'm Tisha Powell. I'm in New York, USA. And I am telling you, it is an honor and a privilege to bring you the latest breaking business news from the United States. Go ahead and also check out our tag products for today. Neiman Marcus products. They're gorgeous. They're spectacular. And go ahead and hit that free like and that free subscribe button. We will be bringing you more news, but we're going to leave you with something funny. I always said, I can imagine the Joe Biden dance when President Trump
was charged with a crime. You can imagine what President Biden was going, the Biden dance, the Biden dance, the Biden dance, right? Something like that, I think he did. Who knows? He probably danced. He's probably happy. He's probably doing the happy dance. And, you know, he's doing the happy dance while we're in the inflation. I'm Tisha Powell. We'll see you another time.